Have you ever noticed how Cody and his friends in the SML universe seem forever stuck in elementary school? Year after year, it's a puzzling phenomena that defies the normal passage of time. But what if there was a sinister explanation hiding in plain sight? Today, we're diving deep into the mystery of Cody's eternal childhood. And the key to unraveling this mystery lies in a single fateful day, February 29th, Cody's birthday. That's right. Cody is one of those rare leaplings, born on the elusive leap day that only comes around once every 4 years. While that may sound like a quirky bit of trivia, it could be the very reason and the whole SML crew are trapped in an unending loop of elementary education. Think about it. Leap days have always been shrouded in superstition and lore. Some cultures see them as a glitch in the fabric of time itself. What if, by some cruel cosmic joke, Cody's leap day birth acted as a supernatural trigger, dooming him to relive his childhood on repeat? It's a wild theory, but the more you examine the evidence, the more it starts to make an eerie kind of sense. As we peel back the layers of this temporal mystery, you'll begin to see the SML universe in a whole new mind-bending light. To grasp the gravity of Cody's situation, we first need to understand the enigma of leap days. Occurring once every 4 years, leap days are added to keep our calendars in sync with the Earth's orbit around the sun. But for the lucky few born on February 29th, like Cody, it means only getting to celebrate a real birthday every 4 years. While it might seem like a trivial quirk of the calendar, leap days have always been associated with strange happenings and supernatural beliefs. Some ancient traditions saw leap days as a time when the normal order was suspended and the boundaries between the natural and supernatural worlds grew thin. It's the perfect breeding ground for a temporal anomaly like Cody's endless childhood loop. The idea of being trapped in a time loop is a staple of science fiction and fantasy. Characters find themselves repeating the same period over and over, sometimes with full awareness of the loop, other times oblivious to their own cyclical fate. It's a concept that's been explored in iconic works like Groundhog Day and countless other tales of temporal issues. In Cody's case, the twist is that the loop seems localized around his age and educational status, while the world around him appears to move forward.
You can't be 4 years old in my class! You have to go back to kindergarten! Get out of my class right now!
What? I'm the smartest kid in this class. I don't belong in kindergarten.
Go to the kindergarten classroom right now!
Oh, screw all of you guys!
Cody and his peers remain frozen in an internal elementary school purgatory. It's a selective form of age regression that defies scientific explanation and points to something more arcane at work. So you're probably asking, why Cody specifically? What makes him the center of this time disturbance? A closer look at his character reveals some intriguing clues. Cody is often portrayed as one of the smartest,
What? I'm the smartest kid in this class.
most rational members of the SML cast. He's the voice of reason in a world of chaotic absurdity. Could it be that Cody's intelligence allowed him to perceive the loop on some subconscious level? Perhaps his leap day birth imbued him with a special attunement to the quirks of time and space. After all, being born on a day that only exists every 4 years is bound to come with some unusual side effects. The notion of leap days as a time of supernatural mischief isn't just a fanciful invention for the theory. Leap day folklore and urban legends have been around for centuries. Some traditions held that leap days were a time when the usual rules didn't apply, and strange occurrences were more likely. In some parts of Europe, leap day was seen as a day when women could propose marriage to men, reversing the usual gender roles.
Because it's a leap year tomorrow, it means, traditionally at least, that women can propose to their male partner rather than the other way around.
Other superstitions warned of the bad luck that could befall children born on leap days, or the risk of losing items and never seeing them again. While these legends might seem quaint or silly to the modern person, they speak to a long-lasting human fascination with the unusual and inexplainable. In the context of the SML universe, where the unusual and the boring meet every single day, it's not a stretch to imagine leap day superstitions taking on a very real, very bizarre power. Of course, a theory is only as good as the evidence that supports it. I gotta come clean. There's no single episode of SML where Cody's leap day birthday is directly stated as the cause of a time loop, and Logan and the cast have never come out and explicitly confirmed this interpretation. However, that doesn't mean that clues aren't there, hiding in plain sight. The fact that Cody and his classmates have remained in elementary school for years, despite the series spanning a significant time frame, is a glaring anomaly that demands an explanation. A time loop triggered by Cody's unusual birthday is as good a theory as any. Furthermore, the SML universe is no stranger to supernatural and reality-bending episodes. From curses to ghosts to talking objects like a couch, the show regularly dives into the realm of fantasy. A leap day curse that traps characters in an age-regressed loop is right at home in this context. One just needs to think about the episode where Jeffy wished the day would last forever, and it happened.
Jeffy, hurry and make a wish!
I wish today would last forever.
This exact situation I am describing has already happened.
Breaking news, Macaulay! The solar eclipse just won't stop. NASA's holding an emergency press conference. Let's go to that.
But for Jeffy on one day, why couldn't it happen over a longer period of time? But wait, what if there's another layer to this mystery? Something that reframes everything we thought we knew about Cody and the SML universe. Consider this. Cody is a scientific genius. We've seen him create incredible inventions like baby machines, time machines, and more. His intellect is far beyond that of an average elementary school student, and arguably higher than most adults in this series. Most of the adults are very stupid. And yet, for all his brilliance, Cody has always struggled to make and keep friends. What if, in a moment of desperation, Cody used his scientific prowess to create a device that could trap him and his friends into a time loop, a machine that would ensure he never had to say goodbye to Junior, Joseph, and Jeffy, no matter how much time passed in the outside world? Because when you think about it, how many of your friends from elementary school are still super close with you? If you're young, maybe lots, but if you're older, probably not a ton. As people grow up, people grow apart. That would leave Cody scared of the future where he wouldn't have anybody to share fun times with. It's a dark and twisted theory, but it fits with Cody's character. His fear of losing his friends, combined with his advanced intelligence, could have driven him to take drastic measures. By forcing a time loop, he could maintain the status quo indefinitely, keeping his friendships intact even as the years ticked by. But this raises as many questions as it answers. How did Cody create such a powerful device? Does he even remember constructing it? Or has the time loop erased his memories of its origin? And worst of all, what would happen if his friends discovered the truth? I really only think that you can decide that for yourself. So I ask you the question, what do you think is happening? What is your theory? And speaking of Cody, what about his relationship with Mikey in kindergarten? What is Mikey's backstory? Well, I discuss exactly that in my theory on screen now.